Right, I'm uploading this video on an incident that took place outside my house on the 26th of the 6th 2016 at 12:44 on a Sunday. The reason why I'm uploading this video is because I've been recently harassed, as I perceive it, by the Derbyshire Police Constabulary, or members of police officers working for the Derbyshire Police Constabulary. Now, they've knocked on my door on numerous occasions claiming that incidents have happened outside of my house that may have been captured by my CCTV camera. Now, there was one incident that was captured, and there was an assault that took place directly outside my door. A serious assault. And the CID officer came round, knocked on my door and says, there was an incident that took place outside your house. Was it captured by my CCTV camera? I looked at my camera and the incident did take place outside my front door. And I arranged for this CID officer to come to my home. He came inside my house and he recorded the incident on his mobile phone camera. Right, from that incident, the police, either from the Pear Tree Police Station or the St Mary's Gate Police Station, have continued to knock on my door, claiming various incidents have taken place which may have been captured by my CCTV camera. The same officer phoned me up again, probably a couple of months later, and he says to me, somebody walked past your house and committed a crime elsewhere. Did my CCTV camera capture this person walking past my house? Now, I asked the officer what crime was committed. He says he can't say. This immediately aroused my suspicion. In any event, I arranged for this officer to come and visit and have a look at the CCTV camera installed in my home again. I asked him what time it took place and he says it's within a 2-hour time frame window. So that would mean that this officer would have wanted to come to my home inside my house and record the incident on his mobile phone for a period of 2 hours. In any event, I arranged for this CID officer to come back again, and he didn't turn up. So immediately I thought this was suspicious. Was it a genuine incident, or was he just invading my privacy, or was he just harassing me as a black man? In any event, a couple of months later, another police officer knocks on my door claiming that an incident took place and may have been captured on my CCTV camera. I asked him where this incident took place. He says it was outside of the pub, which is not within the field of vision of my cameras. Another officer knocked on my door again. Said there was an assault, a domestic incident. Was it captured by my CCTV camera? This officer came probably 3 weeks after the incident had supposedly taken place. and my CCTV camera only records for 2 weeks before it is deleted automatically. So I phoned up the inspector, or sorry, not the inspector, the CID officer, a female, and I says to her, well, it's been deleted. You've contacted me too late. This was an ongoing situation. In all, probably 6 or 7 officers have been knocking on my door, asking to view my CCTV camera, asking to come into my, well, inferring that they wish to come into my home, invade my privacy. And to my mind, this was just an harassment, because on most of the occasions, except for the first occasion, the footage had either been deleted or there was no incident at all. So I was of the mind to believe that they were using my CCTV camera as an excuse to either harass me or to invade my privacy. As stated, this happened again on the 26th of the 6th, 2016, and a PC Ben Lord knocked on my door claiming an incident had took place on that date. Can I check my CCTV? In fact, he said, can I come in and look at your CCTV? I said no. You can't come in. I will record it if there is an incident on a memory card and provide you with that evidence on a memory card, which you can copy and download or upload and return the memory card. This is the incident that supposedly took place. Now, I believe that this incident is a staged incident, not a genuine incident, and I shall play it for the public to see so that they can draw their own conclusions. This is the video. You see, this geezer walks along from round the corner, lights his cigarette up, gets out his mobile phone, you can see plenty of passers-by, and he leans there as if he's waiting for somebody. Along comes this person. Well, they go into the middle of the road, as you can see. And the person falls behind the car, out of the camera's field of vision. There's a black gentleman on the corner because there's a garage there and he's watching the incident. He's an eyewitness, wearing white gloves. He doesn't intervene, he just watches them. Whether the car has been conveniently parked there, knowingly that your camera could not see behind the car and pick up what exactly was going on, remains to be seen and left to your own imagination. Draw your own conclusion. So the person gets up, I'm not too sure whether that's a male or a female, I cannot make out. He or she just walks off casually. And that is the end of the scene. That is the end of the incident. Take another look. I must add, following this so-called or supposed incident, criminal incident, I have written to the chief of the Derbyshire Police Force. He's the boss of all the police forces or stations or forces in Derby. He's their boss. So I've written to their boss, the chief officer of police, the chief constable, and I've told him in letter that I'm feeling that I'm being harassed, and as a result of that harassment, as I perceive it, being alarmed and distressed at the amount of crimes that are supposedly taking place outside of my house, directly outside of my house, and I'm a person who is suffering with a serious illness called renal failure. I cannot take no more of this distress and alarm of the supposed amount of crimes that are being perpetrated directly outside of my house. I've lived in this house for over 20 years and I have never known so much crimes or so many crimes being committed since I acquired the CCTV camera, which is some 2 years. For some 2 years. So 18 years have gone by without me having any knowledge of any crimes being committed directly outside of my house. Not being disturbed, not being alarmed, not being distressed that any crimes being committed. This is what I've told and put in writing to the Chief of Police. And I says to him that as a result of the distress and alarm, from here on in, my CCTV camera system shall be plugged out. That means to say I can no longer be of any more assistance to the police in their investigations. My health comes first. So, I also informed the police station, or the officer who knocked on my door and was investigating this matter, that my CCTV cameras shall be no longer in operation as a result of being continually harassed by the police, as I perceive it, which is an offence under the Protection from Harassment Act. A criminal offence to harass anybody, including the police, unless they can show in a civil action that it was necessary for them to contact you either by phone or knocking on your door. So it would need to be shown that it was a genuine investigation. My suspicions is that this is not a genuine incident. And I also informed the officer that I require the case number of this incident if it should come before the courts. Now, if he assaulted that person, that would be prosecuted by the Crown Prosecution Service, because the evidence that I have provided them with is sufficient for this person smoking his cigarette to be prosecuted for an assault. My suspicion is that this will not go to court and nobody will be prosecuted because of the simple fact it's not a genuine incident. And so, as a result of me disconnecting or plugging out my CCTV camera, the police have no justifiable reason to knock on my door asking if I can be of assistance by coming into my house to view my CCTV camera. To my mind, that is laughable. Laughable. Now, I don't mind saying that I have a cousin who does not live too far away from me, who stated to me that he also has been harassed by the Derbyshire Police Force, or people who work for the Derbyshire Police. And he told me that they came to his house on Christmas Day asking to view his CCTV footage. He also had CCTV cameras. They've been going around his house on numerous occasions, harassing him to see footage. On one occasion he said he got so fed up with being harassed or them coming around his house asking to view his CCTV that he told them to fuck off. And you can excuse my Anglo-Saxon expletive, but I can understand his anger and frustration. Now, he also stated that on one occasion, when he was running a business as an antiques dealer, that his CCTV captured somebody stealing his bike. He informed the police, he knew the person, he named the person, and the police refused to do anything about it. And yet, they wanted him to help them, but they did not want to help him. I think he did the right thing. If you're not prepared to help somebody, how can you expect that person to help you? That is the footage. I'll leave it to the viewers to make up their own mind whether you believe it to be genuine or a staged event. Subscribe and share the video for more startling revelations on my channel. Peace.